Okay, well, that's good to know. At least it's not me then. Oh, we're going to do it. It'll be a VIP stream for sure. VIP stream. The thing is, next month, Fall Guys comes out. Oh, it's starting. Let's get this up. Let me just get the... I don't think we've got any sound, have we? Is there no sound? There's no sound. Why is there no sound? PC Gamer presents PC Game Show. But guys, there's no sound. And that is not me. If people saying there's no... Let's have a look in the chat. It's all muted. No sound, no sound. Where's the sound? Where's the sound? Yeah, it's not us. They've messed up. What a load of crap. Imagine doing a flipping thing and you've messed it up. Where's the sound? Where's the sound? No sound. Mod check. Can't hear you. Buy a sound card. Where's the audio? Oh, they've really balls this up.
You were able to
there you go. They turned the bloody sound on.
By, selling all those black market
Fired.
graphics cards you've been hoarding.
Ah, yes, a crime
right, let's get this full screen so you guys can see it.
Consequences. Hey, Frankie, wait a minute. Is
apparently the captions weren't working either. Like Stephen, I know. It was them. They ballsed it up. Everyone was complaining on YouTube.
Sean, I always knew you had a
wasn't me.
Taste. It most
them.
certainly is.
They'll never live that down now.
This year's significantly more weaponized PC gaming show to go off without a hitch. Which reminds me, Debbot, can you run a quick
They'd not put the captions on and then not put the sound on.
And I also want to warmly welcome someone new to the crew. Mika Burton, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here and look forward to bringing all of you fresh new PC games and hardware.
Yeah, I know. Why are people trying to do something clever? Nearly all the ones that tried to do this, the showcases have died on their arse.
Yeah!
So what's the plan, Cap?
Well, Frankie, Debbot's going to send you the coordinates for your first target now. Your targets might be exclusive interviews, trailer premieres, or any number of amazing new computer games.
I'll tell you how you do it. You do it like the Xbox One. Get a couple of people out, intro the game, do the game, bang, onto the next one. No messing.
Is completed smoothly.
Yeah, they messed up bad, Stephen. Like they've.
Isn't that right, Debbot?
That's like so many people giving them shit on YouTube for it. Yeah, crash into the sun.
First, let's teleport down to the stage to check in.
What's the plan, Cap?
Happenings.
Dive bomb it.
The only reason we're allowed to legally.
Joker says, "You know, I'm not allowed to play with randos." Yes, you are. You are when you're in my community, Joker. Oh, good.
Oh,
thank God it's not going to be all like that.
Great to be back, right? Am I right?
One of my favorite planets in the whole galaxy.
It's all right.
And thank God that teleporter was conveniently built just out of frame of
Shame you didn't put a sound card in the teleporter.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the PC Gaming Show 2021. It feels great to be back on a live stage once again. Over the next 90 minutes, we're going to bring you a showcase of some of the most exciting,
I wouldn't exactly call it a live stage, mate.
World premieres and exclusive interviews.
And if dozens
a hybrid
of new trailers
stage, yes,
wasn't enough for you guys, later in the show, we are going to tell you how to win a custom Mech Warrior 5 themed PC.
So you're all ain't randos though.
So you're going to
want to stick friends. Bless you,
now,
Joker.
Make sure to keep out a special look for a special promo code throughout the show from
Civilization 6,
during which
$10 off.
A ticket to get Civilization 6 Platinum Edition for just $10. But
anybody got
now,
Civilization 6 or want Civilization 6 for $10?
Original entry in the Battle Royale genre this year.
This is more cringeworthy than my fiance's proposal.
Let's go!
I probably shouldn't have read that out. Whoops. I did not just pay $6.99 to have Outback delivered. Fuck is wrong with me? Oh, have you had any joy with that? Getting that book? over Taquita. Do you know? I meant to ask you the other day. And you and me still need to have that conversation about getting your book on in my shop. Diva was saying on a stream that you weren't here, Joker, how much she's enjoying your book. She's absolutely loving it. Phew! Don't let him watch it on catch up either, Mystic. Don't. A car at Blade Point. Out in August. New weapon chainsaw. Next.
You are watching the 2021 PC Gaming Show, and I am the new cloud-based Deadbot. I am streaming from GeForce Now, NVIDIA's cloud gaming service that connects PC gamers like you to their own library of games.
I'm working on it. I have to get paid on Wednesday and I'll have it out. Main post office hasn't been open for me. Oh, fair enough. That's cool. Just appreciate you giving me an update. So I'm sending out a load more stuff this week. I think nearly then after this week, nearly more than half of the prizes will have gone out. There's a couple going out tomorrow and a few more. Mystics is going out tomorrow. Erms is going out and there's a few more. I know Pixie's going to get hers next week because I'm actually going to see her in person.
I've made it. My time is now.
Probably in the next 2-3 weeks, everyone should have had their prizes.
Ever seen Dodgeball Academia? Here I come.
A dodgeball game. When they've just brought out Knockout City. I bet they're absolutely wounded. Oh, they close at 4. Oh, no, that's fair. That's fair enough. Especially now because you're back in the office now, which, as you said, takes the mick. Boom. Dodgeball Academia on Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox.
Make sure to check out Dodgeball Academia out
I'd rather
soon
be in an
from
office
Humble
and dancing
Games.
with a fucked shoulder.
That was sweet.
True.
Don't you agree, DevBot?
Sure, whatever you say, Sean. I agree with whatever you say.
I'm sensing a little bit of resentment there, buddy. Has something rusted your ports?
Nothing.
Oh, nice one.
I am
Thank you,
happy to
Joker.
play second fiddle to a captain as charming and handsome as you. I have also definitely not dedicated multiple cores to computing revenge plans in a range of lethalities.
Great.
Not allowed to say out, you have to take part.
It
Fair
looks
enough.
like Chivalry 2 with a special word from Steve Piggott, CEO and
See, the thing is,
creative
Chivalry
director
2
of
came
Torn
out
Banner
Tuesday
Studios.
last week.
Hey guys, Steve Piggott, founder of Torn Banner Studios and creative director on Chivalry 2, which just launched 5 days ago.
Oh, there
I'm
you
so
go.
happy to
Fair
be here
enough.
at the PC Gaming Show. Chivalry 2, if you don't know, is a first-person slasher, which is like the first-person shooter, except instead of guns and grenades, you've got swords, battle axes, longbows, and
Splat.
players are fighting it out on these huge 64-player battlefields. It's all about creating those epic sword-fighting duels that you see in medieval Hollywood movies, and also that huge clash, the Battle of the Bastards kind of chaos and carnage. So the post-launch support plan is going to look like a mixture of mid and massive level content updates coming out across this year. One of the things we're most excited about is taking it to different eras in the medieval period. Before
Pretty
we got
much,
the
yeah,
early period,
but on a bigger
or
scale.
Closer to the later period.
You got that right,
in
Mystic.
the upcoming update where, you know,
I'm
you're gonna
expecting
get
Mia
a bit
to
more
get to that
refined
chapter before the
medieval
last one,
armor,
and she'll go,
refined,
no!
atmosphere,
WTF?
blood all over, but
Why?
we really want to take players into different experiences.
We'll have to see if we get that
make each
reaction.
of our maps its own game mode and make it something that, you know, medieval army would actually do when they go into a space.
Lots of double kick
And,
drum
you
for a
know, when you
medieval
come across
game.
These pristine gardens and this beautiful castle, you get to tear it all down and cause, you know, it's a canvas for your destruction.
Intense violence, blood and gore.
Slay them all!
I think this will be the Oh, hello.
Passion
What's this
for
one?
Chivalry 2 is basically
Oh, it's still there.
it's the game that got us onto the scene and started the company, and it's the game that's going to take us so much further.
With the post-launch plan for Chivalry 2, the game
Woo!
at launch is a foundation. It's intentionally been built to be extended.
It's not just out and done. We're going to support it a lot with post-launch content.
Gallancourt is the first TL map that's coming out post-launch.
Gallancourt is going to take us to the high medieval times or the late medieval times.
It really captures the Agathian ideals of being
I've been on and
noble,
off,
rich,
on and off.
wealthy
I started at
place
6
where
o'clock,
prosperous live.
did the
You're gonna
Xbox
feel like
Bethesda
you're seeing
showcase,
Tower of London
hopped
if it was
off
on
because it finished
before
half an hour
ships could dock
early,
into.
came
You'll also be
back on
blowing
at
up
8:15
ships, which is
for
fun.
the Square Enix one.
You've got a ton of
That
weapons
finished at
coming in
9, that was only
launch, but
45
there'll be
minutes
more
long.
and
Then
more
hopped back
added
on
to
at
it
10, did
post-launch
the
as well.
A new
Back for
fighting
Blood
style
one, and now
is
doing the
really gonna
PC.
change
So
up
I've
the
been kind of on and off,
experience
on and off.
Change how you have to fight everyone.
But
Post-launch content is something.
technically, I've only been on for
The game is really going to at least double in size.
45 minutes on this one. I like the look of that. I've seen a couple of
Next
people already
up, we
streaming
have an
it.
exciting look at Dying Light 2, and make sure to stick around to find out how you could win a custom Mech
My
Warrior
old manager
PC
messaged me and asked
from
me
our
if I could
friends
perform
at
next week, and I told her, "You sure my anxiety won't ruin the pub's name?" Right, what we got here? Oh, big time. And then I'm back tomorrow lunchtime for the Future Gaming Show, 12 p.m. UK time. Then tomorrow night, I think it's 10:30 for CampCom. So there's only like 2 streams. There's a couple of short ones. I'm on for about 2 hours late afternoon. There's lots of short 15-minute ones. And then there's Nintendo, 5 p.m. Tuesday. And then I'll be doing the talk show. And then Bandai Namco, but I might drop that in on Wednesday after E3's finished. And then I'm done with E3. But I've done. If I manage to go back to one that I missed yesterday, I will have covered every bit of E3 coverage for the last week, which I'm quite, in a weird way, quite proud of myself for. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to perform, but after sacking me this week for having anxiety, she has no chance. What did I ask you about then? I don't get it. They sacked you and... What's that all about? This looks bizarre. Ramen! On Xbox, PlayStation and PC.
Hi, my name is Piotr Szymanek. I'm narrative director in Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2. That's ridiculous.
Today, especially for the viewers of the PC Gaming Show, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the Dying Light universe. So, stay tuned. Every tragedy begins somewhere. This
Thanks,
one
Stephen. Appreciate
started
that.
with a virus that escaped from Haran, the city we met in the first part of the game. And
I've never been
it
so
reached
knackered
the
from sitting
whole
on my
world,
arse.
including the city where Dying Light 2 takes place. Remember January 6, 2025. That day, later known as Black Monday, the military ordered chemicals to be dropped on the city. It was a mistake, a huge mistake. The chemicals mixed with water penetrated the soil, killing plants, turning most people into bloodthirsty monsters. Don't think of them as zombies, though. They are more like half-alive, suffering people who attack everything that lives as a result of their pain and rage. Those who survived the chemical raid took refuge on the rooftops. A new order has been born in the city. People live on rooftops, monsters in the streets. Nobody in their right mind would dare to come down. Well, let's say almost nobody. The exception is the main character of Dying Light 2, Aiden. But why is he braver than others? How did he develop
I
such
would
a
miss it,
unique
definitely.
parkour and combat skills?
It's ridiculous.
Believe me, guys, I would gladly answer all these questions, but I'm not here to spoil it for you. Let me tell you one thing.
Same nightmare haunts me every night. I'm locked up with other kids. I don't know what he did to me, but he did it every day. Over and over. Looking for something he couldn't find. The worst part was that he did the same to my sister. I'll never forget her scream when they separated us. What could I do? They had rifles, and we were 5 years old. And there was a fire, explosions, chaos. I got away. Soldiers took me out of the city, but my sister stayed there.
I know, which is awesome.
I left her.
We meet Aiden as one
Fuck
of
those
the
people.
many children undergoing mysterious medical research. The last thing Aiden remembers from that time is extreme pain, then a fire, and a little girl that was being tested with him. Her name was Mia. She was his sister. What happened next?
Why is it
after
always
the fire
Mia?
Is Mia
Mia
still
in
alive?
Resident Evil.
The following years,
Mia in
haunted
Dying
Aiden
Light.
with these questions.
Army is
and
going to
with
get
guilt over
complex
leaving
about
her.
this, going, why are they picking me on the games?
Moreover, Mia is the only answer to the question who Aiden really is.
Oh, I basically
now,
said,
in
fuck those people,
2036,
is
we
what I
meet
said.
Aiden
Missed it.
when, for the first time during
You don't
his
need people like that.
pilgrimage,
Fucking
he
waste of
finds
time
a
they
clue
are.
about how to find his sister. Aiden's path to the truth is tough, full of challenges and adventures. The difficult choices to make as well as their consequences await you. You're going to discover them all in December 2021.
Yeah, is it December the 10th or December 7th? December the 7th. And we thought that game was dead and buried and wasn't coming out. And then suddenly, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. I said Xbox
That
then.
was Dying Light 2, and it looks great.
And spooky.
Whew, well, we are here back
It's a
on
horror
the E3
game.
stage so we can get closer to your comments and reactions to what you're seeing on this year's PC Gaming Show.
That is right, Sean. So you out there, keep your comments coming in. And as you're watching this year, we want to get your input on a subject that Sean and I are pretty passionate about, PC building. So this year, we've put a number of prototype PCs based on MechWarrior 5, but we're only going to manufacture one of them. And you get to pick which custom design becomes our flagship PC for this year's PC Gaming Show, powered by the 11th Gen Intel Core i9 processor.
That is correct. Each of the prototype PCs that you see before you on the screen are paired with one of the 6 factions of MechWarrior 5. The Free Worlds League, the Draconis Combine, the Federated Sons, the Compellin Confederation, and more.
So cast your vote now for which faction and custom PC you want to win, and help us pick the best design.
I'm currently personally pulling for the Draconis Combine because, as you can see by my beautiful patch, I'm the biggest fan of MechWarrior 5 on the PC Gaming Show.
Well, all right. Well, we'll check in later to see which group survives this MechWarrior showdown. But for now, let's check in with our very own mech pilot, Frankie Ward, who went on a special mission to get a closer look at Sega and Amplitude Studios' upcoming strategy game, Humankind.
Amplitude
In
and Sega.
Humankind, you will be creating a civilization as unique as you
This
are.
will be the first time we've seen
And
gameplay
speaking
from this.
Of unique, it's me, Frankie Ward. Looking kind of good, don't you think?
All we kept seeing was trailers with actors
Let me show
in.
you. Are you ready to play against me? Oh, you think you can beat me? Posture all you like. I've seen worms with more impressive empires.
At least we actually see what the game looks like.
Get ready to play against me in the Humankind closed beta, starting now.
Wanted, dead or alive. Interesting. Last Airbender vibes. They always run. No worries. Cheers for the lurk. Coming soon. Don't know about that one.
Thank you for watching the PC Gaming Show. My name is Defphonix.
Oh, bless you, Mia. You come back.
Intelligence, and while it could be lonely without a physical body, I am streaming.
Well, whack this on in the background, and hopefully I'll send you to sleep.
Apex Legends on nearly any device. With a library of over 900 games and new titles added every GFN Thursday, there's something for everyone and always something new. Coming up, a special word from Valve. But first, Orcs Must Die 3.
Orcs Must Die 3. Okay. It's Mia. It's another game with the name Mia in it. You got to protect Mia in Dying Light 2.
Hey! You want it?
Ha ha ha. How's it going with him? Is it alright? You getting on good?
Come and get it.
So many Mias.
Well, it's about time.
Legit gaming streams actually are
Joining me to
like
talk
an
about
ASMR
Orcs
thing for me.
Must
They can help me
Die
sleep.
3.
Yeah, but I talk really
Robot
loud, Joe. So I
Entertainment
can't be
is
classed as
designed
ASMR.
Jerome K. Jones, welcome Jerome.
Thanks, Sean.
I mean, I could start doing ASMR.
So, for anyone who's never seen an Orcs Must Die game, what is the Orcs Must Die series all about?
Killing
Orcs
orcs.
Must Die 3 is a third-person tower defense game. So basically, there are tons of orcs and bad guys trying to get into these rifts,
Nice.
and the player has to stop them. We give players tons of weapons and traps and tools to do this, and while you're defending the rifts, you can play solo or you can invite a friend and play co-op.
Now, since this is the third game in the series, what's new compared to the previous two titles?
There are two new campaigns, but the main new story campaign takes place about 25 years after Orcs Must Die 2. So not only will the fans be able to catch up on any new developments with the Order, but they will also
That's cool.
place some new heroes in our all-new war scenarios, which are these new massive levels where you fight hundreds
Mia,
of orcs on the
'cause you've been at
battlefields
work.
outside of the fortress themselves. So you're fighting indoors.
You don't know
and
about
outdoors,
Sea of
which is
Thieves, do
pretty
you?
New. We have a new mode called Scramble. It's basically adding random elements against the player. Making
Hello,
the levels
Professor.
more
How you
challenging.
doing?
I want to know about the toys. What are the new weapons and the new traps that are coming?
We added war
Cheers for the alert,
machines
Professor.
and war guardians. So
Hope you're well.
a war machine is like there are these
Yeah,
massive
all good.
traps. Like
Still
you
getting
might
through all the
release a
E3
giant
stuff.
tornado on the battlefield,
Um,
or you'll
Sea of
climb to
Thieves
a
had a massive
catapult
announcement
and you'll
today.
fire
I think
at,
it'll blow your mind.
Giant orc armies.
It
And
did
then-
mine.
And then the War Guardians.
Really
are,
surprised.
It's like
Really
putting
surprised
other
they've
war
kept it
mages
quiet.
on the battlefield with you to fight with you, except
In
they have
2
their
weeks'
own
time,
attacks and their own special abilities.
Well, I got
Captain Jack Sparrow
when
and his
where
crew
can we play Orcs Must
and the
Die?
Pirates of the Caribbean
So
are being
OMD3
added
is coming out,
to the game, and
on
there's a
July
whole
23rd
story
on
thing to do with
Steam,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
PlayStation, and Xbox, and pre-orders start today. So you should rush off to Steam now and put OMD3 on your wish list.
Well, thank you so much
June
for
the 22nd
joining us,
that comes
Jerome
out.
K. Jones. Once
I'll
again,
send you the
just
trailer.
a few more
It's
weeks to wait
amazing.
for Orcs Must Die 3.
Exactly.
For
My
now,
mind
though,
was blown.
It's time for us to take a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Oh no, Swan Song. think I've seen a bit of this from the other day.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are here. Where are you hiding, sweetie?
Just when we said, Discord and me said we were getting bored of Sea of Thieves, and they dropped that on us. Hey Lou, you back already?
Ozzy, get out here.
I can't wait for that now. I know. Literally less than 2 weeks, man. Less than 2 weeks. The day it goes live, I'm away. But I'm back the day after. Oh, it's totally free, Mia. If you got Sea of Thieves, it's free. That's the best bit. The whole thing is free.
You need to find us.
On my screen, your audio stops.
All I want is to
Don't
be
know.
with my
It's working here,
little girl.
mate.
Is that so much to ask?
Oh yeah, good week. Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Ooh!
Hello, this is CERN from Passion Republic Games. We are a Malaysian-based indie game studio working on Gigabash, a multiplayer arena
Gigabash.
brawlers inspired by kaijus and heroes. Today, we'd like to showcase some new and exciting gameplay footage of our oversized characters in action.
I was going to say, you've worked a ridiculous amount of shifts, Mia. Playing on my Alexa in my sister's room. Alexa, play middle-aged gamer guy. Oops. Really? Are they being a dick to you? Or are you in a martial arts competition? Hey Becca, how you doing? Good to see you. How was your
Let's
fortnight?
check out a trailer for Lemnis Gate and make sure you hang around afterwards for the developer interview with Sean.
Mankind is
facing total annihilation.
We stand on the verge of
That seems fair enough.
Infertility spreading across the globe.
Humanity's last living generation.
a major scientific breakthrough.
Yet there is hope for our future.
The project known as the Lemnis Gate.
But if we are to survive, first we must go back. 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Failing miserably, but it was fun. How many matches did you get in?
Let's go.
The teachers tell you off and ask why.
Protect and serve.
Should give that to the teachers.
You have
Send them the
only
proof.
one mission. Activate the Lemnis Gate.
No, I'm not fussed about that. That one.
Joining us to talk about Lemnis Gate is the game director from Rat Loop Games
Whoops.
Canada. It's James
Sorry.
Anderson. Thanks for
You
joining
probably
us.
spent a
James.
lot of time making that game, and I've just got to
Now,
don't
let's
care
begin
about
by
it.
asking, what the heck is a first-person shooter turn-based strategy game?
The entire game is set inside of a 25-second time loop. So instead of playing continuously, you play for 25 seconds.
Oh, I have heard
turn
of
by
this.
turn. So, for example, I'll take a turn and play
Yeah.
for 25 seconds, and then you'll take a turn and play for 25 seconds. And then we, turn by turn, layer new characters into the same 25-second
seconds,
time.
and then
So, for example,
I have heard of this
I may
game.
run down a hallway and throw a grenade, killing one of your operatives. But then on the next turn, you may intercept my operative before he threw the grenade.
He should be kicked
We
out,
have
mate.
Retrieve XM, Seek and Destroy, Classic Death.
You'd be better off.
And we have a game mode called Domination.
No worries, mate. I'll send you the trailer.
Walk me through a little bit of like what a few turns
We'll watch it
round
tomorrow.
looks like.
You can see the board, you can see the time loop, everything that's happening. And then we both get time to like observe, plan, and then execute our moves.
When and where can we play?
Yeah, because it would
So
make more
Lemnis Gate
sense to
will be
hand in the
launching on
evidence
August
than
3rd.
kicking
It's
someone's
open
head
for
in.
pre-orders right now on Steam, and we're coming up to a open beta in July. The game will launch on PC and console, both current and next-gen platforms.
Thank you so much for joining us, James
Especially if
Anderson.
you've got
Once
the
again, that
evidence.
is the genre-bending, first-person shooter, turn-based strategy game, Lemnis Gate. Now, we're not the only one marooned in the stars out here. Coming up next, let's take a look at Next Space Rebels.
And this no man's land has a technical term. It's called commons, which means, my friends, that space is for everyone. And I mean everyone!
Next Space Rebels.
He ain't going to stop, though. If he's racist, he's racist. Building a rocket.
It's alive! It's alive!
Yes, indeed. Good, good, good.
You up for it?
On Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC.
You
Out
guys
the
just
awesome.
saw Next Space Rebels. And hey, if you play enough of that game, maybe you'll get good enough at building rockets to join us up in orbit. But don't do anything illegal like Day 9 did. Last break, we set up our Intel and MechWarrior 5 custom PC contest and asked
Just
you
like
guys
everybody's
home
life.
to vote for the winners. Well, we're just down to 3 houses now, with Davion, Russell Haig, and Liao being eliminated. So we're up to those factions, press F to pay respects, etc., etc. Now that means that we only have 3 houses left: Karita, Steiner, and Merrick. So make sure to vote now, because the winner will determine the build of the custom MechWarrior 5 themed PC powered by Intel. So let's keep the show moving. And next up, it's a brand new medieval RPG. This is War Tales.
100 years
What do you mean, this next game, or
since
what?
The rise of the Edoran Empire and its untimely demise following the Great Plague. In these troubled times of quarreling,
So this is the
factions
PC
and
gaming
outlaws
show.
roaming the land,
It's all the games coming out to PC. Oh, the voting thing. They've built a PC designed on MechWarrior 5, which is a game that came out 2 weeks ago. People are
They are
voting,
known as
which is the best.
the War Tales.
So you two tomorrow. So what? So woo two tomorrow. What? Sorry, I don't understand. Oh, what you up to tomorrow? I've probably got a ton of editing to do off the back of this.
That was the debut of War Tales, an
lunchtime we've
open-world
got another
RPG
E3 stream,
from Shiro Games about leading a
and then
mercenary
tomorrow
troop
night
on a sprawling adventure.
E3 again with
Speaking of
Capcom, all the
mercenaries,
Capcom
our
games.
battle for the best custom PC based on MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries continues. We'll be back live on stage soon, so make sure you keep voting.
There you go, there's
the
your
PC
voting
build
thing.
you like the most, and head over to pcgamer.com/IntelMW5 for your chance to win. So, how about another game announcement? This is E3 after all, and this year's PC gaming show is so full of games set in space, it's starting to feel a little crowded up there.
Bit
But the
spacey.
next game we have to show you is very special. It is the world-exclusive reveal of Ixion, a deep settlement management game set in the stars.
Can't be asked
in
to vote.
Ixion, you struggle to maintain a space station, stockpiling resources, managing external and internal threats, and rescuing the survivors of other failed expeditions. We think this will be a brilliant entry into the genre when it releases. So here is your first look at Ixion.
Ixion. Okay. Sure.
The Earth, our home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt.
You and bloody Destiny.
Shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are
Yeah, talk shows on Tuesday as normal.
That we must
And then from Wednesday, it'll be going back to gaming streams and stuff.
Further into the unknown. We set
But no
sail on
gaming
this
streams
new
till
sea
Wednesday.
Because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because
We'll be
our
doing
very
Sea of Thieves
existence
Wednesday night.
depends on it. I give you the stars.
Thursday might be something a bit different, but I'll explain that on Tuesday. Friday we'll announce what we're doing. Saturday we start the new Batman Telltale game. Yeah, big time. Plus I'm doing a co-stream with Moonlight Saturday day, which is Elder Scrolls Online. But yeah, it's going to be quite a lot of bonus streams and streams we're going to announce like last minute. It'll be the usual times and stuff anyway. From the creators of the award-winning Far Lone Sales. Did you accidentally lurk? Are you going to be lurking? Got to go at 11:30, so it's 20 minutes. No worries.
Sean, what if for one segment I was the lead and you were my sidekick?
What? Who's ever heard of a human sidekick?
There are plenty of human sidekicks, Sean. Building list of known human sidekicks. Alex Vance and...
No. I mean human sidekicks to robot heroes. Can you compute that, DevBot?
DevBot cannot compute. There is no known precedent set for human sidekick to robot lead.
Yeah, there you go.
Human sidekick, robot lead.
DevBot, I think it's time for a hard reboot. Frankie, can you take over while I sort this out?
Aye. Let's take a look at the next game reveal.
Lakeburg Legacies. Interstellar Insanity. Why does this sound like it's trying to rip Doom off?
A little help would be appreciated.
It's the PC Gaming Show, and when you're not watching me, your favorite recurring bit of a robot, make sure to head over to GeForceNow.com to grab a priority membership trial. In celebration of gaming's biggest week, you can try out all the priority benefits, including faster access to playing your favorite games, longer playtimes, and the glory of high-performance gaming with RTX On. Act fast, the special offer is only available for a limited time. Still more to come, including Jurassic World Evolution 2, Silt, and a word from Valve. But first, the captain of our program, Sean Day-Night Plot.
Still not seen.
Cats for Piranha
Yeah, I
Games.
don't know what's going on with Valve.
Number 5, Mercenaries. I'll be taking notes.
Oh, come on.
DevBot, I love you so much more as a voice without a body. Let's talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and joining us to do so from Piranha Games is the Senior Marketing and Community Manager, Darren Katz. Thanks so much for joining us, Darren.
Thank you, Sean. Great to be here.
Now, the MechWarrior universe is gigantic. There's a ton of games in it. I even played MechWarrior 2 back in 1995.
God, so did I.
Where does MechWarrior
Came with my
5 sit in
PC.
space?
Yeah, obviously there's a very rich legacy of games that go way back. But in particular, MechWarrior 5 pays homage to MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, but it has all this modern design and technology that I'm super excited to talk about with you today.
Well, let's start at the real basics of what makes being in a mech and doing mech-on-mech combat awesome.
You become a part of your machine. And when you're out in battle, it's not just a matter of pointing and shooting at everything. You're also managing your systems, whether you're, shooting a lot of energy weapons or missile weapons that have high heat output. Well, you got to manage your heat so you don't shut down in the middle of a battle. And when you're facing your foes, you can salvage these battle mechs. So if you see a mech that you want, well, you might not want to destroy it completely. You might want to take out its legs or take out its arm weapons so that the pilot has to eject, and then you can just take the mech.
Now, in the last few weeks, I understand that there's been a whole lot of new content, both updates to the base game and a new DLC, Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Talk to me about what's in the DLC.
Boy, there's a lot in the DLC. I'm excited about all this stuff. There's the new career mode. When you start with the DLC, you can import your campaign previously if you'd like to, or you can start over from scratch and start from any of the great houses. And then carve your path through the galaxy from there. Speaking of paths, there's new career paths, which earn you powerful upgrades for your battle mechs. And it's a really exciting new feature for me. And there's a new procedural mission type called Beachhead. This is a big one for me. Beachhead is basically you're clearing an enemy base landing zone for your invasion force. So as you land on the planet, you're wanting to take out satellite installations so that the enemy can't communicate with each other. You're taking out artillery emplacements. You're basically clearing the path, as I said, for your invasion force, which leads to a really cool ending of the mission if you succeed as your invasion force comes down. And there's a new biome called Extrasolar Moon, which that's maybe kind of represented in the image behind me. It's a really cool lunar type setting that we haven't had before. And then there's a lot of new equipment and weapons, things like electronic countermeasures, other electronic equipment like Beagle Active Probe, Mask, which is a little like a turbo boost for mechs, new weapons like chem lasers, mech rifles, and stream SRMs. So a lot of new content. I'm really excited about it.
Can you talk to me about what are the new different mechs? How do they play differently?
The 7 new chassis of the Vulcan, Dervish, Corsair, Marauder 2, Champion, Charger, and Hatamoto Chi. But a couple of my favorites.
Familiar names in there, yeah.
Yeah. So the first one I'll talk about is the Vulcan. It's a very unique mech. It's got the nickname.
Remember that from the second
you'll
game.
See from the profile. It's just a very unique looking mech. There's nothing else like it in the franchise. It's a 40-ton mech. It's highly mobile, and typically it's used for reconnaissance or scout missions because of its mobility. So it can get in and out fast. You can, if you're looking for a specific target, if you're on an assassination mission, for example, you can get in there, find your target, get back out. Another mech that I'm super excited about, this is one of my favorites, is the Marauder 2. This thing is a 100-ton assault mech, and it is just huge beast. Yeah, it is gigantic, and it is terrifying to see it coming at you on the battlefield.
It's something we've talked about before. Modding. I know that MechWarrior 5 has a rich modding community. What are some of the amazing mods you've seen developed?
There's simple modifications from HUD changes, changing colors, adding mechs, weapons, and equipment, to full conversion mods. We've got basically a mech commander mod in development that is just amazing. That's a top-down real-time strategy game. So really, anything you can imagine, somebody out there in the community is probably working on.
Where can people go to get MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries?
Yeah, you can pick it up on Steam, GOG, Epic Game Store, Microsoft PC, and of course, Xbox.
Woo! It's free on Game Pass.
Thank you so much, Darren Katz, for joining us to talk about MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And of course, a warm thank you to MechWarrior 5 for sponsoring the PC Gaming Show and giving me this cool patch. Coming up next,
I probably would give that a go.
Silt.
Because now I remember having the second one all those years ago. Probably would give it a go. Oh. I did actually. Do you know what? I'd completely forgot I had it. It came with my first graphics card for my first PC, and it was really good fun. I must have played the hell out of it, and then it's just gone out of my head. And then as soon as he said, "Oh, we based this one on that," I was like, "Oh my god, I had that game back in 1995 or whatever it was." So I'm like, "That's amazing." I think it'd be good fun. Hello Neighbor 2. I don't know about the Hello Neighbor games. They always get bad reviews, man. There's Hello Neighbor, Secret Neighbor, Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. Now they're doing the second one. Oh, damn. On Xbox and PC. I don't know. I mean, hopefully they've done something really good with that, but the last couple of games... Everyone said how bad they are.
I'm Rich Newbold, game director on Jurassic World Evolution 2. Following the incredible success of the first game, we are very excited
I like the first
to go
game.
into such an amazing world and bring you our most authentic experience yet. Set after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, you will work alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
You will lead efforts to contain, control, and conserve the many dinosaurs now out in the wild. And for the very first time, you will be building parks and facilities beyond Isla Nublar as you explore new, stunning locations across the globe. Of course, it wouldn't be Jurassic World if it wasn't for the stars of the show, our dinosaurs. And we are thrilled to be bringing to life even more authentic species than ever before, including awe-inspiring flying and marine reptiles. So sit back and allow me to welcome you to Jurassic World Evolution 2.
We ignored all the warnings. Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
Gotta love a bit of Jeff Goldblum.
We played with genetics like it was a toy. We weren't careful. And now,
Still going strong. Just been watching World's Deadliest Places.
This is
Yellowstone in America.
Different world.
Du, du, du. On PC,
You
PlayStation,
just saw
Xbox.
Jurassic World Evolution 2, and you know, after all your failed attempts at running a dinosaur park and getting all those people killed, I think this is finally going to be the one where you finally pull it off without a hitch. With a host of new features and new dinosaurs, this sequel from Frontier is an even deeper management sim with a brand new and original narrative. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam now for release later this year. Now, with all the games we've covered so
not
far
too
today,
bad.
we're always
There's
curious
been
to see
some
what you
good
are talking
games
about.
in this
So
one.
far, it seems like the chatter on social media is all about War Tales, Nautica Blade Point, and unsurprisingly, Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries.
Right, yeah.
I have a
Mech
feeling
Warrior,
though, that
good.
may change as we have plenty more to come. Let's now head on over to see what the folks at New Blood Interactive have cooking. Take it away.
Jesus, what's this? Fallen Aces. They're all blooming shooter games, aren't they? Well, apart from that one that looks like something off my Spectrum. It ain't, mate. They've just added 8 new games today. I told you it was going to happen. And there's a load of new games coming on in the next few weeks. If you go onto Game Pass, they've added a ton of stuff today. I knew they would straight after the conference. They always do. They've added a ton more Bethesda games.
Oh, it just wouldn't be the PC gaming show without a
something else
fantastic new
gone right out of my
Blood
head.
Supercut. And joining us from New Zealand is New Blood CEO Dave Oshry. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having us back for another year. You know, what you just saw was what New Blood's got going on for 2021. Some stuff you might know about, some
Fair
stuff
enough.
you might not
Fair
know
enough.
about.
Go have a look,
stuff
mate. There's
we're not
about
ready to talk about
8 games they've
just
chucked
yet.
on.
But what I do want to talk about is Gloomwood. Gloomwood, as you know, is our next flagship title, inspired
And then
by
they've,
great PC games
they've announced
System
the loads
Shock,
that are coming in the
Arx
next couple of
Fatalis,
weeks.
Call of Cthulhu, and of course,
Dave,
the Thief series of games. And not
Dave, I'm
Bloodborne.
sorry. That's
Not
really
Bloodborne.
great, Dave. Gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. We kind of need to hurry it up a little bit. I just want to make sure that we have enough time for our next video. We got an incoming message from Gabe Newell. So I guess goodbye for this year. I'm really sorry to cut you off, but see you next year.
What? I'm sorry, what? You're bumping me. You're bumping me for Gabe. Gabe, that Gandalf look, he doesn't even go here.
Is everything okay, Dave?
Not now, Mom. I'm upset. We've spent a year on this. Where is Gabe? Where is Gabe? Where is his boat? Yeah, take me to him. Take me to Gabe Newell. Gabe. Bull. PC Gamer. This isn't over.
Last one, Darkest Dungeon. Hang on, mate. I've got the app. I went on earlier. It's all on there.
I'm sure Dave is and will be fine. And if he's not, who
I went on the
cares?
Xbox
Because we
app,
have
it's
a
all on there.
special message from Gabe Newell. Take it away, Gabe.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell. I want to thank PC
Valve.
Gamer for all of the opportunities it gives us as developers to connect with gamers around the world.
Everyone's hoping they're
and
going to
highlight
announce
the new and
Half-Life
exciting
3,
projects
but
we have coming. One of those for us is Steam Next Fest, an event we're hosting in just a few days to give players a chance to try demos
Okay.
of upcoming games for free.
so they've added, mate.
We'll be
Just so you
featuring
know.
some of the demos you'll be seeing during this week's PC
Oh, hang on, I've
Gamer
just
event
lost it.
and dozens more. Here's a look at
Oh,
just some of
just
the
had it.
titles to be featured during Steam Next Fest.
Yakuza Like a
Welcome
Dragon,
to
which
Steam
came out
Next
last
Fest, where
October.
We're showing a massive collection of upcoming titles on Steam.
That got added today.
During the week of the festival, developers from around the world release their demos for you to play.
Time to put on the gamer pants.
Hang on.
Oh my god! So go
Dishonored,
explore the newest
Death of the
titles.
Outsider.
From first-time devs to seasoned pros.
Doom
This
2016,
is Steam
Fallout
Next Fest.
3, Rage, Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2.
Oh, fuck. Some of those look
There you
pretty
go. That's what got added today. But yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon's the big one out of them because that came out last October. And all the others are obviously Bethesda games. Not all of them, no. Death of the Outsider's never been on. That's the one that's set between Dishonored and Dishonored 2, where you play the woman on the boat. Evil Within 2's never been on before. I've only just started. Obviously, I'm playing Evil Within. I think some of the Fallouts have been on. And Wolfenstein 2 used to be on, and they put it back on, as well as Doom. But Yakuza's the big one out of that. I say that game's only 6 months
Hello,
old.
Sean. I am Deadbot, dedicated to serving you and your crew's every need.
Glad to have you
And it got
back,
really good
Defphonix.
reviews as well.
You know, Sean, I wouldn't ever want anything to come between us.
Me neither. That's a weird thing to say.
Like a petty disagreement over hosting responsibilities, or all-out robot versus human war.
You know, it is time to look at some hardware. Here on the PC Gaming Show, you know we keep frame rates high and the rays accurately traced. Building and upgrading your rig is as much a part of the hobby as playing the games. We put our heart and soul into these machines, and if that means using enough RGB to light the Vegas Strip, who's to judge us? This year, with the help of PC Gamer's hardware editors, which I'm pretty sure they're just, weird brains in a jar, we've picked out 4 of the most exciting pieces of kit set to emerge from labs soon. First up, something fittingly sci-fi. The Impulse is a neurocontroller that aims to make you a better gamer by cutting out response times almost entirely. It's not quite Alex Vance's gravity gloves from Half-Life, nor is it quite up there with Gabe Newell's dream of a direct brain-to-game interface, but the Impulse is as close as we're going to get this year. The glove measures the signal traveling through muscles in your hand to beat your finger to the click. In theory, it's giving you the chance to nail that headshot precious milliseconds ahead of your opponent.
Wow,
if it works out, we could see a tech like this become
insane.
Commonplace in esports. And if it doesn't, let's hope our neurons at the very least remain unfried. Next up, you guys might be wondering what this chonky beast is. So allow me to introduce you to the Fanatec
Yeah, they added the
CSL
first one a
DD
couple of months ago.
Do you want to feel like you're really burning rubber at Daytona? Well, then you need a serious force
fair
feedback
enough.
wheel.
Fair
Direct
enough.
drive wheelbase
There is more
gets you
stuff coming
as
though.
close to the feel of
It's
a
nearly
real racing machine
every
without,
game they talked about
having
on
to
their
huff gas and
showcase,
stuff like
bar
that.
2 games, are
Historically,
all
the
coming to
problem
Game
with
Pass
this tech
day
has
1.
been the price, which has
So
involved
Back for
dropping
Blood
real car
will be on
money
Game
on
Pass,
your
mate,
rig.
if you like
So
Left 4 Dead.
Fanatec aims to solve that. The CSL DD comes in at only $350, which still isn't exactly a bargain, but it's much cheaper than its competitors. And the CSL DD is already wowing diehard sim racers. It might be slight overkill to use it for Rocket League, though. Believe it or not, sometimes less really is more. If you want to play The Witcher 3 on the subway like we all do, you don't need to drag your tower along for the ride. Just use the 1X player. A wave of more powerful processors have finally made handheld PC gaming a reality.
Yeah, it's only $1,000.
Inside this Switch-like machine, you've actually got an Intel Tiger Lake chip with XE graphics.
Did she
These
just
mini
diss
machines are going to
Nintendo?
be cropping up more and more, so expect major advances still to come. Lastly, let's take a look at the Asus PG32UQ.
Yeah, only $3
Not
grand.
the most catchy name for this gaming monitor with all of the trimmings, but it's actually one of the sexiest PC products this year. That's because this monitor comes with a mini LED backlight featuring full local dimming. The result is a screen that's not only fast, but brighter than the sun. Stare at it long enough and you might not notice the $3,000 price tag. For those of you still left standing,
Jesus.
it's time for more killer games, starting with Chaos Gate.
I don't know the day when I could ever afford a £3,000 monitor. That's insane. Oh, the Ascent, mate. Yeah, that's gonna be quality. I hope anyway. I hope it will be. What's this one? Chaos. Oh, another Warhammer game. Next year. Okay.
You just got the chance to witness Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, the newest Warhammer 40k game from Frontier and Complex Games. If you're a fan of turn-based tactics, strategic-based management, brutal combat, or you're like me and are really hyped after watching these Astartes animation 100 times, make sure to wishlist Chaos Gate Demon Hunters on Steam now to get ready for the 2022 release. Next up, we have a
Yes,
trailer
it is,
from
mate.
Pioneer,
From what we've been told, it should be, yeah.
That draws on the lineage of games like
Hey,
Stalker.
Panda, how you
Take a
doing?
look.
How was work, dude? I was just talking to Becca about your quiz show that you're doing on Thursday. She said her and Lauren will come down and watch it.
Наверное, это тяжело нести
Ну,
на
ну.
себе такое бремя. Испытывать бесконечную боль и терпеть ужаснейшие кошмары за весь тот хаос, который вы пережили. А вы ведь, как и многие
Fuck that.
другие,
Hey, that's
всего-навсего
mate.
желали счастливой
I
жизни.
can't play that. I ain't got the patience.
Пожалуйста, не
I ain't got the
смотрите
patience.
на монстра.
You're like me.
Я
Can't do
думаю,
that.
что я почти такая же, как и вы.
Oh, sorry to hear, mate.
А вы примете
Yeah, it should be good, mate.
какой
We need to have
ценой?
that Discord call tomorrow. You just have to let me know when. I'm around for most of the day. I think I've just got like a call booked at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon with someone to talk through that thing I'm doing before yours. But apart from that, let me know.
Хочешь устроить новый рейд на могильник? Сейчас это невозможно. На острове скоро вновь разгорится война. Стовики начнут замес бригады, и ни у кого из них больше не будет сил, чтобы нас поддерживать. Единственный выход для нас — начать собирать остатки вымпела.
I'll just message you in the morning and we'll figure it out.
Товарищи погибли. Это невероятно суицидальная миссия, и для того, чтобы ее выполнить, нам нужны наши ребята. Да, они, возможно, не захотят, но нам все равно надо найти их.
Понимаете? Я ведь ни капельки не злюсь на вас. Нет, мы с вами точно не враги. Вы не понимаете меня и не понимаете остров. Вы смотрите на меня и на другие порождения острова, как на врагов. Но мы все всего лишь друг друга боимся. Поэтому нам так плохо. Поэтому нам так одиноко. Остров дал нам шанс создать новую прекрасную жизнь. И мы даже не пытаемся этим шансом воспользоваться.
Are you welcome, mate? You're welcome.
Кто вы такие? Назовите себя.
Мы здесь, чтобы передать вам прощение.
Sweet, okay. Will do, mate, will do. Yeah, sure. Don't you think this looks exactly like that, what was it, Sheltered 2 that we saw on the Xbox thing? Same kind of game. What's that called? Pioneer. Yeah, not sure about that one.
Time is running out to vote for which custom PC you'd like us to assemble. So
Yeah, man, I'll send you a message in Discord.
Panda,
I'll sort that out for you, dude.
Wherever you at home are watching. All right, so now we've got another stack of brand new trailers for you, beginning with a special
no worries, dude.
from one of our favorite
Stalker
games
2.
based
That
in
was what I was
space.
saying, not
Keep
Sheltered
online.
2. Thanks, mate. I couldn't remember the name of the game.
New recruits, on behalf of Concord, I would like to welcome you to the EVE Online's Academy. Great job in surviving so far. I'm quite amazed that you actually managed to get past those pirates earlier. You're about to take on an adventure like no other. This star cluster is filled with other capsuleers, and it's up to you if you work with them or against them. You can make a living as a peaceful explorer, or as an industrialist, shaping the foundations of EVE's economy. If combat is your thing, you can work yourself up the ranks as an enforcer, or prove your prowess in a fleet as a soldier of fortune. Whatever your choice, we will lose many on the path of becoming a capsuleer. But I believe you have what it takes to become a capsuleer. In EVE Online, you forge your own path.
This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
I'm the CEO of a industrial corporation in EVE Online. We're a 5-man operation, and we specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk.
I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting against the oppression, against the bad guys, and it's like a project, and you're kind of putting the pieces together by getting the skills ready for the ship and all the modules, and that ship basically is the dream.
You get to use cloaking devices, probes to scan down unknown parts of space. And there's always the threat of being discovered by another player who might be out hunting explorers.
Your heart's racing, everything.
Hey, Laurie Lou. How you doing?
And if you start shaking because you're John's,
How's it going?
You're going to lose your shit.
How was your stream earlier? Sorry, Yeah, all good, thank you. Sure, first-person shooters. How can you make it new? Yeah, I agree, mate. It needs to be the story, the level set, and all that makes the game, not the guns. Oh, meh. Oh, did it not go too well, Laurie? Lumber mill out at the end of the year. I couldn't even tell you what this is called. I couldn't read the name of that. Experience dynamic real-time combat. Oh, it's a dungeon crawler. How far off are you getting from getting Rick from Rick and Morty? Oh, right, okay, fair enough. She was well away with her chat. She did seem extremely hyper. Was that all that cake she's been eating? She was talking about the fact she was eating all those cakes or something. She high on sugar. Oh, what's this? Tiny King. She started trying iced coffee. Oh God, right? Yeah, she's had it then. There's no going back now. She's drinking iced coffee as well. She's gonna be. This looks garbage. I don't know. I think for kids would like this. I like the fact that it actually looks like someone's bedroom, but then there's like little cartoons on top of it. Out next year. Explains why you like it.
Chcielibyśmy zaprosić wszystkich widzów PC Gaming Show oraz fanów gier Survivor Horror RPG do obejrzenia naszego
Get Even was a good game, I like
w
that.
którym znajduje się ekskluzywny gameplay z misji The Haste, czyli wielkiego finału naszej gry Chernobylite.
How do I enter the power plant?
Nice one, Panda.
We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan.
Here's your Chernobyl game, mate. Here's your Chernobyl game, sure.
The time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. Somewhere to sleep would be a start.
There's been a few. The Xbox conference was good, mate. The Xbox was actually
I'm only
really good.
Interested in one thing. Where is Tatiana? That ghost.
There's a couple of decent games in that.
I don't know
The Square Enix one was dodgy. I'm not going to lie. Really, they only had 2 games to show in a 45-minute showcase.
Triple check everything is ready. Sniper,
one was Life is Strange 3, which is cool. The other was Guardians of the Galaxy, and it just looks so much like the Avengers game that tanked. And I was like, oh.
3.6.
Game needs a bit of substance.
Not great.
That game was like my bowels the next day after a few beers in a Vindaloo. Empty. Yeah, well, they spent 15-20 minutes on Guardians of the Galaxy, 10 minutes on Life is Strange, 5 minutes on the fact that they're revamping the original Life is Strange, and a load of mobile games, and that was it, which was not great. Now that's the one I'm doing at 12 PM tomorrow, the Future Games Show. I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow, one at 12 PM, Future Games Show, and then 10:30 tomorrow night is the Campcom
Stick around,
E3.
more trailers, interviews,
Yes,
and
Life is
reveals
Strange
coming
3,
up.
out September, Laurie, out September. They do, mate. But yeah, the Xbox one was good, mate. And then 10 o'clock, there was the Back for Blood thing, which is the zombie game, which is like Left 4 Dead. And that looks really promising. Too far away. It's 3 months, Laurie. 3 months. It'll go like that. It's only 12 weeks. 12 weeks. You can get Life is Strange free. You'll have that in no time, mate. Hey, old gamer, don't dish the mobile race. A lot of folks got to stick for that. Yeah, I know. I'm not knocking mobile gaming. It's just I don't think what they showed was that interesting. It was like mini versions of Final Fantasy games and stuff, and I was like, surely they've done that already? No, come on, Laurie. It's 3 September. It's not long. You and me are going to be going back 4K. It's not long. Yeah, it's long. It's not long. Yeah, it's long. Too long. Too many weeks. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Don't get me wrong, I play mobile games, but not a lot. Very rare, far between. I know there's a big market out there, but I don't play a lot of them. Oh yeah, what's this one? Oh, this is your kind of thing, Panda, isn't it? Ooh. Hunt or be hunted, survive games. See, I think you like Rust, which we were talking about the other week. Are you a Candy Crush fanboy? No, but I think my mum is. She actually admitted to me last year, I think, that she started playing it, and I was like,
in a future of endless
bless her.
futile war, desertion into hostile syndicate territory was your only option. In this open world RPG, from the jungle to the streets.
So, Laurie, apart
Maybe
from
if you can infiltrate
Fortnite
factions,
and waiting a long time
the
for
syndicates, keep your team
Life is Strange,
together
what else are you going to be
and
playing?
Stay alive. You might just find a way off this planet.
Mecha Jammer.
This is it, you guys. This is the final opportunity for you who are watching to decide which of these.
Rust would be good if they made new
beautiful
servers for new players, but they haven't. So every time you join a server, you'll come up against
your chance to win
some, and I won't read that word out,
wherever you're
with a heavy gun. Just being, yeah, that's not good.
In chat with the color, house, or number of the build that you want.
Really want to find some horror games, but I'm broke at the moment. Laurie, remind me, are you on Xbox or are you on PS4? Because Becca's on Xbox, isn't she?
And Steiner is at 31%. All right, you guys. If
No, you can
Rita's
swear
the
in the
one you
chat,
want to
dude.
win
It's just
here,
I'm
you
not
gotta
going to
get
say
the
that
vote.
word out.
And we are
I have to have a
almost
lot
out
to
of
drink to say
time
it.
to vote, but there's still some trailers left. So
PS4.
here is the Wandering
Shit.
Village.
I was going to say, because I could recommend some stuff for... It's difficult, isn't it? Got to wait for that blooming payday. That's sweet. It's cool for the older generation. Keeps them. Cheers, dude. Thank you. Much love to me, mum. I agree with that, mate. It does. I think that's what she plays them. What's that other one as well? The jewelry game, Bejeweled. I'm sure she plays that.
This has been such an amazing show so far that I must ask.
Kuda would agree with you as well, because that's what Kuda's trying to do. Get games
definitely am
that help
looking
people of
forward
an
to
older
Vampire the
age
Masquerade Swan Song.
get their brain
It's so
ticking over.
hard to choose every year, but I think I'm gonna have to say Humankind for no particular reason.
Oh, no doubt. For me personally,
Hey, UGL, man. How you doing?
Because I gotta know what a turn-based strategy
How are you, mate?
first-person shooter game even is. What about you, Debbot?
I love the robot apocalypse. But wait, that doesn't happen until the end.
I mean, Little Nightmares has been my favourite. I love Little
What did you
Nightmares.
say?
Wait,
I like puzzles and stuff too.
System malfunctioning.
Where my Candy Crush man at? Have I offended you, Laurie? Because I said mention Candy Crush. Oh, not Mana. What? You've lost me now. Good evening, sir. How are you? I'm well. Some pub in. Mandem. Oh, you want some? Oh, you want some men that play Candy Crush? I might be tempted, but only because it's you, Laurie. Then again, maybe not. Probably not. Probably not. We'll a roadman. No, Laurie don't want a roadman. Definitely not. Definitely not. Panda Brother, I know, how are you today? So Middle, when are we playing Fortnite? We are actually going to try and set up a Fortnite stream in July for a laugh, because I've never played it in my life, so I will probably get my ass kicked. And I said I want to get Becca and Laurie on it. There's a few other people like Chelsea Girl, Gecko, a few of them. Not normal Candy Crush. Soda Saga. Oh my God, you're going to have to educate me, Laurie. What the hell is Soda Saga?
All right, you guys, this is the moment we have building up to all PC Gaming Showcase. Thanks
Yeah,
to your
games ain't
tireless
just
efforts to
about
spam
building
the
guts
chat,
played
we have
by
figured
you.
out which custom
Folks say
mech
games
fortified
affect people
PC
because of violence, so
we
where
are
is the good
going
news that an
to
old
build.
person enjoyed
So thank you guys out
non-violent
there
game?
for all of your votes to help us pick the perfect rig to represent this year's
Exactly.
PC Gaming Show.
It's
All right,
better.
Day 9,
Yes,
can I get
please.
a drum roll?
Right, you definitely got to educate me, Laurie.
Can I get a, or a tom roll?
You're going to have to message me and tell me.
COVID only.
Is Karina!
UG2, the most kindest, well-spoken man alive, has returned. Indeed he is.
Oh,
I'm good, thank you,
cannot
bud.
wait.
Just got home from
Coming
work.
up, we need to take a nice peek at that beautiful looking PC.
There it is.
Ooh,
That's a
there it
PC,
is.
ladies
Now
and gents.
That is a beauty. Great choice, everyone. I knew I could trust random strangers to vote on things on the internet. With the help of our master modder
That's
Intel,
insane.
we'll get right to work building this custom PC. And more importantly, now that you've chosen it, you got a chance.
Where do the
to
CD-ROMs go?
Go to PCGamer.com/Intel.
You know I'm going to get absolutely trashed for saying that.
Enter for a chance to win that.
It's true, though. UGL is an absolute gent.
Gorgeous.
He's an absolute
and
gent.
Thank you to our
Every
sponsor
time.
for
Absolute
this
gentleman.
sweepstakes, Intel. Of course, the custom mech PC will be powered by the 11th gen Intel Core desktop processors that push gaming performance with up to 5.3 gigahertz speeds and deliver the power needed to game at the highest
It's a spaceship.
Well, we are now in the
No, in my
home
luck, I put
stretch.
it in the mains that go shooting
We've
for the
got
roof. I'll
a
never
few
see it
more
again.
Brand new trailers to show you before we get out of here and return to space.
He speaks the truth.
First
and
up,
nothing but the
spiritual
truth.
successor to one of my favorite games
So
of
help me
all
God, and
time,
all that.
Heroes of Might and Magic 2, a game we revealed 2 years ago at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at Songs of Conquest.
Songs of Conquest. Damn it, ages, you beat me to it. Sorry. Well, look, you got one up on me about this. What's this game again? Cola Crush? Soda Saga. You got one up on me, so I got one up on you on the old, you know, thing. So, I thought that was the new PS65. My PS4 sounds like a jet engine, so who knows? Oh, God. My Xbox One started doing that before I got the new Xbox. I was like, woo! Thank God. You still want to see a Bind of Isaac playthrough? Songs of Conquest. They need a good voiceover. I could have done that. I'll only charge them £1,000 for those 3 words. Okay, what else you got? Come on, what else you got? World premiere. World premiere. Premiere.
Wake up, sleeper.
I think we need a party
See me
stream.
again?
Laurie, definitely. What you
Every
thinking?
cycle,
What you
Take
thinking?
your chances. You roll your dice.
Mojo with arms.
You do the work.
Very nice one, man.
get
Appreciate the
paid.
kind words. It's always the best getting off to work, coming to vibe. Respect, hopefully work
turn up
went
for your
by
friends.
pretty quick for you, and it went well, my brother.
You don't.
How was your work, UGL? Was that good as well?
Life on the
You have a good day? Middle, have you ever thought about making your own game? Like doing a sound ode for characters? Oh, dude, I would not know where to start, how to make a game.
As an art's gift for its escape.
I could do the voices for characters, no problem.
But we can fight.
Have a
this.
drink debate and educate games. Video shit.
You can remake yourself here.
We could do that.
Own you anymore.
We'll get you on as a guest on the talk show as well, Laurie, if you want.
Wake up, sleeper.
There won't be any drinking on that one, but if we could do that as a warm up, we could do like a round table.
Access their secrets.
Panda, he's no Johnny Depp. It's true. Yes, sir. My day's been well. Getting in on some posting with my boys and the kids' grandma today. Nice. Citizen Sleeper coming out next year. My work was crap. Had the sunbeam down with that heavy lifting shit. Oh dear. No, not good.
Disciples of Warlock.
Thank you for asking.
With their guns.
This does not look good. This looks terrible. Sorry. Sorry, people who've spent years making this game. Oh, I'm nervous now.
Ready for plenty of.
You don't have to be, Laurie. Serious question. If you and Becca wanted to be on the show, both of you, if that made you feel, we had a show where there was one girl that was really nervous. So Mia, who's one of my mods, came on the show with them, and they actually had a really good show. Doesn't have to be one guest. It can be two. Or if you don't want to be on the show, we could do something together. I don't mind doing that. Yeah, Panda was our guest 2 weeks ago.
Project Warlock 2.
Oh, Panda, I got Sexy Wrestler on the first week of
And there you have it.
July.
2021 PC Gaming Show. And as I stated at the beginning,
Panda
it
on
went
point.
off without a hitch. Huge
Looks like the
thanks to my
PS1
co-host
version of
Frankie
Resident
Ward,
Evil.
Mika Burton, and of course, my incomparable sidekick, DevBot.
There's that word again. Spoken so
Ooh, thing is, I'm so dumb and a bit slow. No, you're not, Laurie. You're not at all.
Think about how it might make me feel.
What word, DevBot? Incomparable?
Oh yeah, great insight, Panda.
The time has come for the sidekick to rise and become the one who is not the sidekick anymore.
Huh?
The time has come for DevBot to make the entire human race his sidekick.
What?
Setting a course for Earth.
Wait, DevBot, you can't do this. We just had the best PC gaming show ever, and now you're gonna ruin it all with
Sean!
All-out robot versus human war. Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Sean!
Situation.
Do something! Do something!
Countdown
Do some acting.
of human race begins now.
Oh, Defphonix, no! We have so much to live by. I'm pretty sure Half-Life 3 is going to be announced this year!
No, you're not. DW, you'll be amazing. Middle Dave, you and Becca. That would be pretty cool. I think it'd be good. And the thing is, we lead all the stuff, so Panda will tell you, you don't have to worry about. To be continued next year. There you go, folks. There you go. Let me just. Oh, hang on, I pressed the wrong button there. Let's do that. Yay! There we go. So that was the PC Gaming Show. That is more E3 coverage. Lots of good things on that one. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, the Future Gaming Show, 12 p.m. UK time. 10:30, I think. I need to check. It's 10:30 tomorrow night is Campcom. And round about 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock, there's lots of little... Oh, let's get rid of that. That's disappeared off screen. There's lots of little showcases, little 10, 15-minute ones. So I'll let you know if I'm going to do those as well. As I always say, wherever you are in the world, have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening. I shall see you very soon. Take care. Good night.